Okei, katsotaan nyt
So
tää.
these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
Mikäs vittu se nyt oli?
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed
Azathoth
particularly
and
relevant to my
Other
research.
Horrors.
I never tire of browsing through them.
Azathoth of Another Horrors.
What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake... What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume.
Se ei oo tässä. Onko se täällä sitten? Ei. Pitääks mun nyt sit löytää se täältä jostakin? Okei. Voisiko se olla? Ei. Mun loppuu kohta saatana öljykin. Vai voisiko se olla sit volume 9, eli voisiko se sit olla 9? Paskan vitut, ei se nyt niin helppoa. Helppo tietenkään on.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his... What did Drake say about this collection?
Otapas. Pitäis löytää
Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume.
Tämä. Tässä on volume 9. Also on Nightmare Lyrics. This collection. Nightmare Lyrics. Onko se meidän seuraava vihje? Jaa.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Research. Huh. Mutta pitäisikö näistä lapuista löytää joku numero? En mä vittu tajua. Nyt menee vähän nyt. Mä en nyt ymmärrä.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
Huh. Ainoa tossa on nyt 1908, mutta ei se nyt tohon sovi. No, tuskin se niinkään on niinku, se nyt mikään. Se mikä 198 kyllä oo. No ei tietenkään.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions.
Divine
The
Gold.
chalice of knowledge.
Hetkinen. Precious stones.
And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Mitäs?
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Guardian.
The chalice of knowledge.
Guardian of the Grail. Slata 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. Ei se käy. Yksi, kaksi, kolme, neljä, 7, Red pills. Kyllä mun täytyy olla niinku noi punaiset timantit varmaan. Luulisin ainakin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hetkinen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pakko on niinku 5. Pakko olla 5. Se kävisi niinku järkeä. Näin. Sitten tulee ne sotilaat.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We
The
shall
Queen has
refuse
little
to be the
protection.
playthings of destiny.
Protect the dark soldiers. Kolme. Eli
The
lasketaan.
Queen has little protection.
Queen has little protection. Eli olisiko se 3? Okei. Noniin. Oli se sit se niinku tarkoitti sitä viimeistä, että volume 9. Noniin. Pieni aivopähkinä. Okei. Nameless Bookstore. Riverside Institute. Eikö se ole joku yliopisto? Onko mä ihan väärässä? Ei se varmaan kyllä. En minä.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
He has been drugged. Examine patient.
Very well. I'll examine him. 30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
Okay.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
Ugh.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of
Okay.
his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
He has something in his belly. Still limps and worse.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier,
He seemed to feel better?
yes, like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
He has something
Did
in
you
his
examine
belly.
his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation.
Onks
You
tuo
have
tuo
to.
kapteeni, mikä se oli? Mikä sen nimen oli, en mä muista.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing?
studying.
How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my
Excuse
dear
me.
Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your
Yeah, right.
imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What
There,
have you
there.
seen to put you in such a state?
Their symptoms are worrisome. I never seen anything like you're turning into monsters.
These are alarming symptoms. If we don't act, he'll die.
Do you believe that? I'm not as convinced, you see. I even think this man has a strong chance of completely healing from his ailments.
No, Doctor. This patient isn't himself anymore. He's dying.
Really? What do you mean by isn't himself?
He's changing. His physical characteristics, they are more animal than human now.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that
You
a
are
threat?
a
What
stupid
did he
man.
mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices.
Tossa
My word is of no
tee
weight
mitä
against his.
käsketään, niin potkut
If
tulee.
I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Hidden files are proof. Nobody mentioned crimes for now. Stay out of this.
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Very well, very well. Sleeping pills. Go into the Fuller's office. Käydäs vähän.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His infusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't
What's
seem to
inside
work.
me?
He's
What's
undergoing a
in
ventricular
fucking inside
fibrillation.
me? Kohta se alieni sieltä sit tulee.
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
No joko ne helpottaa. Eihän sit me edes mitään... Eihän sit me edes mitään letkua mihinkään suoneen. Miten sä luulet, että se auttaa? Oi vittu. No samatenkin se letkua tuolla menee ton maan sisään. Mitä vittua? No ei sitä ollut nyt mitään tossa nyt silti ei olekaan, mut...
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station.
Ah,
What's
fisherman.
wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What happened there, the bootleggers?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Okay. I think you are hiding
She recently
something.
came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
No, on sekin jotakin hyvää sentään saanut aikaa. Kaikkeen muu ohella.
What is the boiler room key doing here?
Haha,
The key to the boiler room.
No ota se!
Not where I expected to find it.
Älä sit ota sitä. Älä sit ota sitä. Tarvii ensimmäinen tekemään
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
joku juttu. Sitten siellä tulee erikseen. Find the boiler key.
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Hello. Hello. Hello, nurse.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. His binds left bloody wounds.
Siinäks ne oli sit? Tuolla oli vielä.
He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Keep taking care of his wounds. I don't know what more we can do. This patient is mistreated.
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
Okay. Heippa.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
Se on kunnossa. I show her.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Kitchen. Mennään nyt vähän kattoo köökiä. Tässä on jonkun puu. Mitä vittua? Onko nälkä? Syömään. Oi vittu, mitäs vittua tää on?
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Ei kauhea. Ei hyvältä näytä. Moro.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Päästään musta saatana.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no.
You're naughty, Carl.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Täällä on ihan liikaa tutkimista. No tää menee, nää nyt menee onneksi samaa. Mutta. Onko täällä mitään? Tässä on siinä joku. Book of Science. Nyt sä oot taas vähän viisaampi. Heippa.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Okei.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Ei minnekään.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Haista sinä paska. I will tell him. Et sä nyt kerro, kuule kun...
She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Mitäs tää nyt sitten? Eikö tää oli... No.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Why go through her? Hang in there.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale. We're lacking in qualified personnel, and she knows it. Her petty punishments won't last forever.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
Anyway, I've learned my lesson. I'll hold my tongue next time.
Good.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Cut off water. Distract Donovan.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Huh. Ei mennä vielä sinne. Pääseks mä tänne?
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Saatana. Liikaa lääkkeitä, vittu.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Huh.
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Okei. Ei oo sit apteekkari vielä käynyt tai mikä. No. Joku lääkeauto.
The door to the boiler room is locked. Where did I see that key? Ah, yes. The office in Block B.
No, mä arvasin se. Niin, jo täytyy ensin löytää se lukittu huone ja...
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Löytää se lukittu huone ja sit se ei löydy.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him? Dr. Fuller always... In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room.
Huh. Tässä Fuller sanoi.
Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Ota se.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you.
Ole hyvä.
I'll be going.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Selvä.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Huh. Okay.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Well, what you gonna do?
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Bradley.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
I will prescribe you something. We already did it, but you're a bad liar.
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
It seems like an affliction.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Okay. Puhuuko sä mulle
Dr.
jotain?
Colden. Do you want something?
No, en kai vissiin mitään. Okei, voidaan hakea se boiler key, se oli täällä.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Donovan. Let's go to the boiler room. Huh, what the fuck? Täällä ei kyllä kukaan siivonnut hetkeä. It's jammed.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
No siinä olisi satana rautaputkeja ja mitä kaikkea. No se varmaan se...
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Huh. Täällä ei oo enää ketään. I have a wrench. Mistä sä tulit? Onko sä kokki vai? Okei. Oh yes.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Okei. Tuleeko se nyt sit Oliks tää Donovani? Tuleeko se sieltä nyt sit?
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
I got your back.
Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here.
I must be quick.
The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
No nyt meni kyllä ihan säkällä. Mulla ei ole...
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here?
Accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos.
Why is Ethan on medication?
These peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came. Irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him.
What? Onks toi se kapteeni, se mikä?
I presume that he will try to break into the base.
Fitzgerald, mikä eli olikaan.
I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller.
Fitzroy.
What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement.
Kenkä?
When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Huh? Okay. Missä on asia, mitä täytyy tutkia?
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Huh. Sarah Sue. Oh shit. Musta tuntuu, että...
I must go back to the basement.
Fuck. Nyt mä jään
I should go another way.
Nyt mä jään kiinni, ihan varma. Vai pitäisikö se jättää... No ihan sama. Go down in the psychiatric wing. Surgical ward. Block B. Storage room. Adminis. Bathroom in. Okay. Onko se sit tää vai? Okei. Onks tää psykiatrinen osasto täällä sit vai? Yhdys. Ei vaikut kauhea kivalta. Okei, se on lukossa. Pistää auki. Oi vittu.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Mitä vittu, mistä tiesit, että mä oon käynyt? Vai sanoks se helkkari? Nainen, että mä oon käynyt.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
Se on se kirjas.
Talk, filthy thief! I swear I'll shoot!
Kirjamyyjät, mikä helvetti, elegance mä.
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
Mary Colden was here.
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we?
Okay.
Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Okay.
Yes. All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
Just tommosella vanhalla autolla, mikä just pysyy kasassa. Mikä siellä on? Korppi. Tai mikäli varis. Taisi olla korppi. Riverside Institute. Let's save Dr. Golden. Kai me tullaan liian myöhässä. Chapter 9. Kuinka monta chapteria tästä mahtaa olla? Okei.
I pray that Colden is really here and alive.
Toivotaan.
An old diary.
Onkos mulla jotakin? 6. Pistetään tohon 1, tohon 1, tohon 1. Tohon 1 vaikka ja... Tohon 1 ja... Tää vielä... Noin.
The Scylla is here, like in the vision. Colden came this way.
Jep, jep. Joo. Pitäisikö pitää pieni tauko tässä kohtaa, niin jatketaan tästä.